So we con these renegades in the ring. Where the lost get found and we crown him the circus king. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinding, outshining, and it can let you know. Just surrender, cause you're coming and you wanna go. Where it's covered in all colored lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Possible blows to intoxicating you. We light it up, we won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it.
It's cheap. Welcome to Hop 11. Anyway, welcome to Hop 11 YouTube. Welcome to Hop 11 YouTube. It's the same for Blue WAK28260GB train, Duncan 40 spin WAK Green Plus washing machine, and Woolens TKF A4 550 against heat pump dry. Anyway, I'm him the Bosch WTN83260GB-01. I'm condenser sent dry anyway. So yes, anyway guys, just yet again guys, we get to use the Bosch. My grandparents is Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB yet again guys. Anyway, we get to use the Bosch VarioPerfect yet again today guys. Anyway, just because unfortunately guys, we get to use the Bosch VarioPerfect yet again today anyway. So unfortunately we get to use this the lovely old machine anyway, the Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB anyway, /11 anyway. Which unfortunately guys, we get to use this lovely old Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. So yep. So yeah, so anyway guys, so as we want to tell guys, we're just going to be washing a few medium-sized load of dark colours anyway. As we want to tell anyway, because there's just a few medium load of dark colours anyway. Because so yeah, unfortunately there's just some sort of a load of medium load of dark colours anyway. Which unfortunately today guys, we're just washing a load of medium load of darks anyway today. So anyway guys, I'm just going to put them in anyway, because there's the medium sized load of darks anyway. So of course there's just a few items of jeans anyway, there's only 2 items of jeans anyway. To be fair, there's just 2 items of jeans anyway. So yeah, there's just 2 items of jeans anyway. Of course we've got my granddad's shirt there as well anyway, so obviously the water needs to be turned inside out, this one does anyway. So as me I want to tell, because it's a small load, it's quite a small load, you can see that it's quite a medium load of darks anyway. I was to say medium load of dark colours anyway. Quite a small load anyway. So anyway, so detergents that we're using for this one, I think it's the same detergent what we used last time, which is Surf with Froggy's Release Lavender and Spring Jasmine anyway. The same detergent what we used last time. Apparently this is the same detergent what we used last time anyway. And the same softener we're going to be using today, we're going to be using Comfort Great Blue Skies anyway on this one, which I've been using for quite a while actually though, the Comfort Great Blue Skies anyway. So anyway, my entire detergent's already in anyway, so as we want to see, the detergents are now already in anyway, but I'm going to put, I think it's because one of my grandparents have just put detergent in anyway, as we want to tell anyway. I think because my grandparents probably put too much fabric conditioner in anyway. Probably going to have to be doing them again anyway, because anyway, just need a big scoop on this one anyway. Just thought we just redo them again anyway, because I think my granny just put too much conditioner in anyway. Anyway. So we need just that much of conditioner anyway. So anyway, so the programs we're going to do on today, we're going to do mix load 40 degrees with a Speed Perf anyway. Because I think last time we've used with Speed Perf anyway. So I think this time we're going to use Easy Iron on this one anyway. I think, because the trouble is, I don't know what program we're going to do on anyway, because whether it's quick anyway, because yeah, we try to do it on sportwear anyway, because sportwear is quite easy to wash anyway. Probably going to do it on sportwear anyway. Not sure what program I'm doing anyway. Because I think it wouldn't have been the best day, I just don't know what program I'm doing anyway. Probably done the Woolens cycle actually anyway. with a load of dark colours. I think we might probably be able to do it on the Woolens cycle anyway. That's probably the new thing we haven't tried anyway, is the Woolens cycle anyway. Probably could just try to do it on the Woolens cycle anyway, because that's the only one we haven't been using anyway on this machine anyway. Probably the first cycle we ever used anyway is the Woolens anyway, the Woolens 40 cycle anyway, with an 800 spin anyway, and it comes with the 2.0 kilogram anyway. So you want to see, because it's small, it's currently made in low dark colours anyway. So I thought we'd do it on the Woolens cycle, and I thought we'd just do it on the Wool cycle anyway, and just see, let's just try it out anyway. It does come over with 800 spin anyway. So then we'll probably put on the spinning drain after that anyway. So it takes about 3 minutes, and then we're going to best start anyway. Just to make it more simple, I think, just probably do it on the Woolens cycle anyway. Not very sure what the Woolens cycle looks like anyway, because I'm not actually particularly sure what the Woolens cycle looks like on the Bosch anyway, because I haven't used that cycle anyway. Probably just figure out what the Woolens cycle looks like anyway. I think the trouble is, right, I think this machine normally does toe tumbles anyway. The trouble is with this machine, I think it normally does stow tumbles, isn't it? But I think normally with the old Bosch machines they do stow tumbles anyway. Because I don't know why these Bosch do fast tumbles anyway, because Bosch machines never do fast tumbles anyway. But see, that's doing stow tumbles anyway. That's now doing stow tumbles anyway. Actually, we want to see that's doing stow tumbles anyway. No, this is doing the regular tumbles. This is doing the Woolens regular tumble now anyway. So it's just catcher is on main wash, and just catch it there anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now his main wash anyway. Bosch is just now his main wash anyway. So as you may want to tell guys, and just not even sesame wash. I mean, as you can tell guys, I'm not even starting to turn yet. As you can tell, this machine is not even starting to turn yet anyway. So as you can see, we've just got about 28 minutes left anyway. Only got about 28 minutes left anyway. So maybe want to tell guys, temperature is just still cold though, as you can tell anyway, but it's only about like 15 degrees that temperature is anyway. But because the trouble is on the Woolens cycle, there's no way that's going to make up to 40 degrees anyway. So that's me want to tell guys, we're not even tumbling just yet, as you can tell anyway. But it will just do tumble in a minute anyway. So. So it's just catch when it's just on the first spin or first spin step. I just catch that anyway when it starts tumbling anyway. But I'll just probably catch that anyway. It's because I think it's pausing there for quite a long time anyway. So anyway, this is like the part of the main wash anyway. So probably catch it on first spins or first spin anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now due from the main wash. Just out the main wash anyway. So it's just drained from the main wash anyway. So as you can see, we've just got 23 minutes left, so this machine's just got about 23 minutes left anyway. And hopefully we should get it for the first intermediate spin out, or the first spin anyway, but I'm not sure whether this machine does intermediate spin, and I'm not very sure whether this machine does intermediate spins on this one anyway. But I just got a feeling it might not be able to do intermediate spins anyway, or it might do anyway. But I don't know what the spin codes of it looks like on the Bosch anyway. You can see it was starting to turn there, you can see anyway. But obviously because it didn't actually turn when it was on main wash anyway. And there we are, 1, 2, first rinse, there we are. First rinse stage 1, 2. See, that's all, this machine doesn't do intermittent spins anyway on this one, because I think it doesn't do intermittent spins anyway on this one. No, as you can see, the wall level is just posed about here anyway, so that will start tumbling any minute anyway. As you can see, the wall is just about there anyway, so. No, I was just only did one tumble there, as you can see. Only just done one tumble there anyway, so. That's what I think is. Oh, there we are. It's done drain quite quickly anyway. That's just drained quite quick. That's like, that was a very quick first rinse there, as you can see. That was a quite quick rinse, that was anyway. That rinse was quite quick anyway. I was going to say, that was a quite quick first rinse, that was anyway. I was going to say, that was a very quick rinse, that was anyway. Good. I was going to say, that was a very quick rinse, that was anyway. Not very sure what the next part will be anyway. I think it's probably the intermittent spins next anyway. I think. There we are. Getting for the first intermediate spin now. What that spin looks like anyway on the Woolens. That's 300 and that is, that's 300. No, this is all it does. It only does 800 spin anyway. That's all it does anyway, on the first spin. And there we are, there we are, this is all it goes on to anyway, it's the second rinse anyway, this is the second rinse, is now on to anyway, now on to second rinse anyway. That was not tiny in a minute, that would anyway. Oh man, that's draining though, oh man, that's just, that's draining quite a bit, no, that's draining anyway. Boy, that didn't do a tumble there, this machine didn't actually do a tumble there anyway. I think as all it does though, it goes on to like separate rinse anyway. This is why we call this one here as the Woolens rinse anyway. But I think the way the actual way is because the Woolens they don't actually tumble that very well anyway. Because it's because the default rinse, that's what they tend to do anyway. They tend to do like the default rinse they do anyway on the Woolens anyway. Because on the Woolens cycle they tend to do the default rinse anyway. I think because this is all they tend to do is the default rinse anyway. That's probably going to go into intermediate spins again anyway. Probably that's going to be the second spin now anyway. There we are. Now we're going on second spin now. That's probably going to go back and trash on this one anyway. God, that's quite unbalanced there, because that is quite unbalanced anyway. That's quite unbalanced anyway. Now we are on to front winds. Now we are front wind stage 1, 2. This is the last wind stage 1, 2 now. No, it's last winds anyway. Not sure what the front winds looks like anyway. Wonder what's going to tumble on this one anyway. I think it might be able to tumble on this one anyway. But if it doesn't, and then it should probably go straight on the final spin anyway, then I'll probably pause the video then anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now changing from the front winds, just on to front winds anyway. So it's just changing from the front winds anyway. Because as you can see, we've just got 7 minutes left, and it's just now got 7 minutes left anyway. This is the now going for the final spin for 800. This is the final spin we're going on to anyway. Now going on to the final spin anyway at 800 anyway. This is the 800 spin we're going for anyway. Now going for the final spin at 800 anyway. So just going for the final spin, which is probably 800 up in it, I believe anyway. This is the 800 spin we're going for anyway. By the looks of it, we're going to get very unbalanced again, by the looks of it, like he did on the second spin. Yeah, as you see, this is like that was a proper short spin that was, that was a proper final short spin that was anyway. I was going to say that final spin was quite short anyway. That was really short that was anyway. Right, let's just see what the results are anyway. Whether it has just rinsed out properly anyway. So I'm going to say that I think the trouble is with the phones with the rinse, right? I think they came out quite better than what it was anyway. But I'm just going to check the smell anyway. Whether they just need rinsing again or not anyway, just by the looks of it. Here we go. I probably could smell powder on it anyway, because by the looks of it. Yeah, they probably came out just fine and powder anyway. So just gonna now unload it anyway. So yeah, just gonna unload it anyway. It did come out washing. It did wash quite properly anyway, because by the looks of it anyway. Yeah, you could tell they're just a little bit like damp dried there. I think anyway, you can probably tell the feeling they came out spanned quite a bit damp dried. You can tell anyway. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed by the way with the Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB/11 anyway. Which unfortunately guys, I just had to do a quick cycle of the Bosch VarioPerfect on the Woolens cycle anyway. So yeah, I was going to say this is like the first cycle we ever used really, it's the Woolens, the Woolens cycle is probably the first cycle we've used really, it's the Woolens anyway. This is like the Woolens cycle we ever used anyway. So yeah, that's probably going to say guys, this is like the first cycle we ever used on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. So yeah, I don't know what the next cycle will be on the Bosch anyway, because I think, because by the looks of it, I don't know what the next cycle will be on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. I think we might be moving on to the outdoor cycle next anyway. I think the next cycle we should be able to do is the outdoor anyway. Because now the ones we used this time was we've used cotton cycle, and then we used cottons with pre-wash, and then we've used Easy Care, I believe, and then we've used mixed load, and then delicate silk, I believe, and then this time we've used the Woolens anyway. So I think we did do Super Quick 30 minutes anyway, but I think we're going to do 50 minutes as the next part anyway. Then we've used the Sportwear cycle, and then Energy Plus, and then Shots Blosters, and then Easy Care Dark anyway. So yeah, and it's just the only these three options, the only three cycles we have to do anyway. Probably do separate rinse as the next part anyway. I think for the next part we should do the outdoor cycle next anyway, in the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. Well, as you can tell, there's something dripping now anyway, but I just don't really want it anyway. Yeah, you can see it, you can see the Dulce on it, it's dripping, you can see anyway. So yeah, I think for the next cycle we probably be moving on to the outdoor cycle next anyway. Or they might just be the same level of darks anyway. Hopefully we might just do these mixed load 40. I think the trouble is, right, we might do mixed load 40 degrees with an Easy on next time anyway. Because just because guys, because I haven't got time to film the mixed load apparently, because I haven't got time for it anyway. So yeah, hopefully for the next cycle we should do the mixed load 40 degrees with an Easy on anyway, and Speed Perfect anyway. That could be our next part anyway, with the load of darks anyway. Probably just do it on mixed load 40 degrees with Speed Perfect and Easy on anyway. But I don't know what the Easy on looks like anyway. But we probably will find out next time anyway. We'll find out what the Easy On's option looks like a mixed load anyway. Because that's the main trouble though, because we haven't used mixed load 40 with Easy on anyway. So yeah, I think for the next one we probably should move on to the outdoor cycle next anyway, on the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. But if there is any, I think for the next part we might do washing and drying race hopefully anyway, between the Bosch Series 4 WTA79260GB-1. It's the Dash Series 2 I believe anyway. Wait, I can't remember what that model that wasn't. Yeah, WTA79260GB-2 anyway. Yeah, I think that was a model I forgot anyway, but almost said about the condenser one anyway. But nearly forgot about the condenser one anyway. So yeah, but if not guys, we might do washing and drying race for anyway. Might be able to do the mixed load cycle on both machines anyway. Probably won't washing load, probably like work get a load of some like, so yeah, so like working for me in the Bosch VarioPerfect and the field and the darks in the Bosch Series 4 anyway. That could be our next part anyway. Might be moving on to the washing and drying base thing anyway, which that could be our next part anyway. Before we move on to the washing and drying thing, the washing and drying race anyway, which that could be our next part anyway. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you just remember like so yeah, we will probably move on to the outdoor cycle next anyway. As for the next visit, I think for my next visit we should do the outdoor cycle anyway, which that could be our next cycle anyway. Probably move on to the outdoor cycle anyway. So yeah, so that could be our next cycle and we could do anyway, the outdoor cycle anyway. But the trouble is though, right, I think we might be able to do the outdoor cycle anyway. Hopefully we should move on to the outdoor cycle anyway, which is basically 1 hour 20 minutes anyway. Just like I did with the Samsung Eco Bubble the other time, just like I did with the Samsung Eco Bubble anyway, with the Samsung Digital Inverter anyway. Like I did it on the outdoor care cycle with a load of work uniform anyway. So I think that's this time we're probably for the next generation we should do the outdoor cycle anyway on the Bosch VarioPerfect this time anyway, because we did it on the Samsung anyway, on my anti-Samsung anyway. So yeah, hopefully we should do the outdoor cycle on this machine apparently, the Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you just remember like so yeah, just say guys, stay tuned. However you're on YouTube, stay tuned. Whether you're on YouTube, stay tuned. Whether you're on YouTube, and just call me. Whether you're on YouTube, just call me. Whether you're on YouTube, and just give me a request. Whether from my grandparents is Bosch VarioPerfect WAK28260GB/11, or the Bosch Series 4 WTA 792/02 anyway. The vendor dry, I believe, anyway, because this is the vendor dry anyway. So yeah, if you guys just give me a request from whether from my grandparents' machine anyway, whether they're both Bosches anyway, the Bosch appliances anyway, because these are my grandparents' appliances we call this anyway, it's the Bosch appliances anyway, and my ones are the Blomberg appliances anyway. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you just remember, right? So yeah, I haven't got really much to say by the way guys, so anyway. So yeah, hopefully for the next cycle I should do the outdoor cycle anyway. That could be for the next cycle anyway, probably move on to the outdoor cycle anyway. Or if not, we might be able to do washing and drying race, hopefully anyway. Hopefully, we might do washing and drying race, hopefully, between both Bosches anyway. Or we might just do the same load of darks anyway, with our washing and drying race anyway. So yeah, and that's it for me guys, I hope you just remember, mate. I don't know what the next video, not really sure what the next video will be anyway. I think we might be moving on to the I think for the next video we might be doing the active 40-degree cycle with a big load of darks in the Blomberg WF20 anyway, in the next video I believe anyway. But I'm not really sure, I don't think it'll be for the next video, but I think it'll be the other time I might film the Blomberg WF20 anyway. We might be able to go back to filming the Blomberg WF20 hopefully, maybe probably next week I believe anyway, because I think it's next week I'll probably be filming the Blomberg WF20 next week anyway, because next week I'll be filming that anyway, probably with big load of darks anyway on the active 40 degrees anyway. So yeah, that could be odd for the next cycle on the Blomberg anyway. Or so yeah, I think, and then in a few weeks' time I will be returning back to the Bosch Series 4 dry anyway, the condenser dry anyway. But I will be returning back to the Bosch Series 4 WTN and the WTN A3262GB-1 condenser dry anyway, which we're just going to do a sport wear dry on this anyway. But we will wait and see about it guys anyway. We'll probably wait and see how I feel about this guys anyway. But we will wait and see anyway. So yeah, guys, so anyway guys, don't forget to keep it supreme and go to hobby another.